Good morning, students. Welcome back to the English channel. For grade 7, students will be starting a new poem named If. It's written by an anonymous poet, that is, an unknown poet. Even if the poet is not known, his or her work or poem contains so much truth and wisdom that they need to be well spread, well known, and universal recognition. So here I'll explain you the summary of this poem If. Children, what do you understand by if? If means on the condition of, or in the event of, or else, or that whenever. Isn't it? It is a conjunction. It connects the subject and the object of a sentence. Here the poet has used this word if to emphasize that every living being in this world is connected with one another. So, in order to live harmoniously in this world, it is very important to connect with each other in a good and ethical thoughts and deeds. See children, our lifetime on this earth is very limited. So we have to use our God-given gift of life to make this world a better place. How can you make this world a better place? That is what this poet seems to be telling us in the lines of the poem If. He has described that giving is important in life. To give someone something, what we need, we must ourselves be kind, strong, and charitable. We should be helpful. We should not hesitate to give anything to our fellow beings. So the poet is earnestly urging, earnestly requesting, seriously saying us that the right time to do anything is at the very moment the thought occurs. So he tells us that if we have a kind word to say, then we have to say it at the very moment, that is now. If you have something to give, then now is the best time to give. And if we can make someone glad or happy or less sad, the poet is urging us to do it now at the very moment. Similarly, if there is a good news to give, what we should do? We should not waste our time to tell it to others. We should tell it immediately to the person for whom it is meant. If we have the opportunity to cultivate a friendship with others, then we should not lose time but immediately raise to the occasion and offer our friendship and trustworthiness. It requires one to have courage, daringness, to have braveness, to sacrifice anything, everything for the others. So the poet says here that if you have the courage to give or to ease somebody's pain or to please others so that we can make them happy, we should do it immediately. That means now, at the very moment. At the end of the poet repeats what he has said in the poem to emphasize his idea. So he pleads, he requests with us to be hasty, to be in a hurry, to do fast in doing good deeds. While doing any good work, we should do it immediately. He wants us to do good deeds and help the others in need before it is too late. Our life on this earth is too short. We should not regret that we are unkind, we are rude, we are uncharitable, or we become selfish at the end of our life. So one need not wait for tomorrow or for another time to do any good deeds. For it may be just a little too late and it will be not done. So the poet urges us to do good deeds immediately, that is now, here and now only. Got it? So the summary part is over. Now let's do the question answers. Start with the glossary words. First is bestow on someone. That means to give someone, to gift someone, or to confer someone, to honor someone. Done. Next is pain you can easy, means free someone from pain or worry. Refrain means to stop. Now over glossary words, I don't think there would be any more hard words. Now let's start with the talking about the poem. Take turns with your partner to ask or answer these questions. Explain to him or her why you think your answer is correct. Quote from the poem if necessary. Question number 1. The poet is addressing a kind man. True or not true? True. The poet is not talking about the good deeds that we can do. Not true. Question number 3. How can you make someone glad or someone less sad? Can you give an example each? Yes, we can make someone glad. We can make someone glad by uttering good words, kind words, helping someone who are in trouble, morally making them strong by giving all kind of support in critical condition, assuring them will be always with them throughout their life in all their sorrows and happiness. Someone may be made less sad by building of courage to face any situation, or least we can take them to a place where they can get solution to their problems. Next is question 4. The poet is saying you should praise people in order to gain favor. No, not true. The poet is saying you have to be strong yourself to do good to others. Yes, true. Question 6. The poet is assuming you may not have a forceful personality, or the poet is advising you to develop a forceful personality. Yes, the truth one is the B. The poet is advising you to develop a forceful personality. Look at the good qualities given below: kindness, charity, broad-mindedness, helpfulness, trustworthiness, friendliness, courage, mercy. Do you know someone who has any of these qualities? Give an example. Yes, Makbul Bhatt had courage, kindness and helpfulness. Second, Gandhiji was a good example for all these qualities because he is known for his kindness throughout the world, as everybody know Mahatma Gandhiji, father of our nation. He brought independence by non-violence, and though Britishers ruled us with utmost cruelty, Gandhiji fought against them non-violently, which showed his kindness. And charity, when Gandhiji was offered jewels as offerings, he returned them back and asked them to use for charity. Broad-mindedness, Gandhiji fought against untouchability and called untouchables as the Harijans, which means children of God, which shows his broad-mindedness. Question number 8. The poet is telling us what is correct behavior? Yes, true. The general idea of the poem is that procrastination is good? No, not true. Question number 10. Procrastination is the thief of time. Discuss the meaning of this proverb with your teacher. What figure of speech is used here? So, the figure of speech used here is metaphor. Children, I'll explain this metaphor. These are the comparisons made, and the meaning or the proverb, the meaning of this proverb. To procrastinate means to intentionally and habitually delay or put off doing something till a later time. So this proverb, procrastination is the thief of time. It means that a person who procrastinates or delays in doing things at the right moment ultimately finds himself in a situation when he had very little time to complete the task. This saying means that someone who continually puts things off ultimately achieves little. Done, children? If you understand, please like, share and subscribe.